The Mavericks are at the Celtics, and the Rockets are at the Timberwolves. We're going to be breaking down both games. We're going to talk them out. We got some tough scheduling situations for some of these teams, and I've got opinions on a couple of team totals in each game. So if you guys could hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to the channel, get notified when all of these videos are released. We got some great videos up. We're breaking down the darts night one of the Premier League. That is up. UFC breakdown videos are up, so take advantage of all those. If you're not subscribed, you don't get notified when they get released. So subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Leave me a comment and tell me what your best bet is in the NBA tonight. Let's take a look at the Mavericks and the Celtics. And the Mavericks, what makes this game really, really hard to try and handicap, which is why I'm going to give you some slight leans, not strong plays, is we don't know if Anthony Davis is going to be playing or not. So we correctly predicted what was going to happen in the with De'Aaron Fox when he joined his new team with San Antonio. So I'd be interested to see if Anthony Davis suits up tonight, what we get from him from playing. But what's going on with the Mavericks is they've got this road trip, and this is going to be their last game on the road trip. So they've played 4 in a row. They won their first one at New Orleans, but boy, they got beat pretty handily at Detroit and at Cleveland. And then they lost by 2 at a Philadelphia team that I just do not rate that high at all. So they're wrapping up this road trip at Boston. However, boy, did this look like a big time look ahead spot for Boston. Boston is they played Dallas at home tonight, but they're just coming off of a big time win at Cleveland. Before that, another conference win at Philadelphia. And Saturday, marquee game, they're at New York to take on the Knicks. So, I mean, talk about a look-ahead spot if I've ever seen one, especially if Anthony Davis doesn't play. You're going from playing rivals Philadelphia, Cleveland, and New York, and then sandwiched in there is the Dallas Mavericks at home. So, I'm leaning a little bit more towards this being kind of a flat spot for Boston. When I'm looking at the WagerTalk live odds page, they are minus 10-point favorites. It feels like a lot to me. Over under is at 230. So I'm going to lean into this narrative that maybe this is a look ahead and we're not getting a great defensive performance from Boston. I'm going to take the Mavericks over 109.5. This is a Mavericks team that just put up 116 points at Cleveland. Offense was not very good against Cleveland or Detroit. We're looking at Philadelphia where they put up 137, Washington 130. So we know they can score. And, even a losing effort, 116 at Philadelphia. So I'm going to roll with the Mavericks. This is a very, very slight lean because we have to wait on Anthony Davis, and they're not even very good. Not too many player props that are out for this game. So not a whole lot we can do, but I do like the kind of a sneaky play, the Mavericks over 109.5. And I kind of like the Mavericks to cover this spread. I'm not sure this is a hammer spot for Boston. All right, guys, we're still running our 7-day special if you want to take advantage of that. And why wouldn't you want to take advantage of this? We hit our play last night. That moves our record to 48-16 for plus 42 units over the last 2.5 weeks. And today, Thursday, is a huge day for us. We have 3 NHL plays that are up. We've got our NBA hidden gem that is up. We've got plenty of darts plays. I think we have 5 darts plays up for clients. We have golf plays. This starts one of the biggest weekends we've got. We've got our 5% UFC play. We've got our lacrosse play that is up. We've got our Super Bowl props that are up. So starting today, it is hammer time. So take advantage of that 7-day pass. It's discounted down to 30% with the number one handicapper the last 2 years. And we are absolutely on fire across a lot of sports, NHL, NBA, and UFC in particular. So no promo code needed, wt.buzz/AL. If you didn't get the 7-day pass the last couple days, don't miss out. We've been doing very, very well. We're up great this week. We're looking forward to a huge, huge weekend. So short-term success, we've shown it. Long-term success, we've shown it. And these are the sports that we absolutely dominate. When college football season is over, when there's no more NFL games, these are the sports that we've built our bankroll over the years with golf, with darts, with NBA, with NHL, some of these off of the radar types of play. So take advantage of that. Do your bankroll a favor. Do yourself a favor. Get this and don't miss out on any more profits. All right, let's take a look at the Rockets and the Timberwolves. The Rockets, here's another team that got a bizarre scheduling thing. So they're on this 9-game stretch where 8 of them are on the road. So they go at Cleveland, at Boston, at Atlanta, at Memphis, a random home game against Brooklyn, and then at Minnesota, at Dallas. So they're at Minnesota tonight, and the Rockets are coming off of 4 losses. And when I look at these 4 games, only 19th in offense and 21st in defense in that 4 game stretch. The 21st in defense is a big time red flag. I don't know if there's fatigue setting in or what, but that's very unlike this Houston team. So kind of some red flags with Houston here. And when I look at the Timberwolves, they had won 4 in a row and then they dropped 2 to Washington and to Sacramento. But I think they're trying to figure themselves out without Julius Randle. Julius Randle, for all of his faults, was scoring a lot. He was a good inside presence. And we see them struggle. They only put up 103 points against Washington. And then they play Sacramento at home. Naz Reid gets the start and comes out with a huge game. He puts up 30. It is a loss, but the Timberwolves still score 114 points. And then last night, Anthony Edwards goes off for 49. They hammer Chicago, who's shorthanded. They put up 127 points. So I'm looking at a Timberwolves team that over the last couple games without Julius Randle, they just had some big time contributions from guys. Edwards puts in 49. Reed puts in 30. McDaniels puts in 23 in that Washington. So I think their offense is starting to figure it out without Randle. And this Rockets team, if they're fatigued with this crazy road trip, then I'm going to fade their defense. And I'm going to take the Timberwolves over 106.5. This feels way too low on a Rockets team that is struggling to defend. So, without Randle, they struggled in the first game, but I think they figured out the next couple games. And I do not trust this Houston Rockets defense at all right now. So just one of those really, really strange scheduling spots. I mean, these guys have been on the road since Saturday, January 25th, with the exception of that one crazy game against Brooklyn. And this is a Rockets team that 2 of their last 4 losses have been to Brooklyn. Like, what is going on there? So not playing well. I'm going to take Timberwolves to go up and over their team total. All right, that's going to do it for us, guys. If you could hit the like button, leave a comment, take advantage of that 7-day pass, grab all the sports from WagerTalk's #1 handicapper. Nobody's brought in more units in the last 2 years than we have. So looking forward to a big, big stretch here over the weekend and bleeding over into next week. Take advantage of that WT.buzz/AL. Good luck on your plays, and we'll see everyone later.